I'm sneaking in on this Father's Day night. I don't really have much time. I have a little date here in a few minutes, a FaceTime date with a guy that's in California, which is a little strange. It's been such a powerful week. I think it's been powerful for a lot of us. And there's a lot of things that I'm picking up along the way. And I think as I pick them up, I'm like, oh, let me just go on and share that. And maybe somebody else has been feeling it too. Hi, Donna. So nice to see you. So maybe this is a little bit of a recap of all the things that have been going on this week. And maybe there's something new. Maybe there's something new mixing in. And so tonight, on this Father's Day night, I'm grateful. I'm thankful. I am thankful because I'm learning so much. This little girl inside of me that didn't really have a father present in my life as I was growing up. Wow, there's a lot of things that we pick up and we carry around with ourselves. Hi, Gina. There's a lot of things that we carry around with ourselves, isn't there? There's things that we pick up and we think, when we're little, we take them on ourselves. Like, I always believed that my father didn't stay in my life because I wasn't good enough. I wasn't pretty enough. I wasn't doing things right. I must have messed things up. I must have disappointed him. I must have been less than what he wanted. And I was just this little girl. I was just a little girl. And I've spent my whole life feeling very alone and very insignificant. And, I miss that. I think those of us that don't have that in our lives, and I think it's really coming through to me today just because it is Father's Day, we will spend a lifetime looking for that love. We want that from the time that we're born. We come here, these little bundles of love, and all we want is to be loved. We want those two parents to look at us and think, this is all I've ever wanted in the world. That's how I felt about all of my children. It's all I've ever wanted as I held them in my arms. It was my miracle. And to this day, all 6 of them, they're crazy and wild, and they keep me busy, and yet they're just miracles. And so it's hard for me to imagine a parent not wanting that in their lives, and yet my children's father walked away from them. And then I had this perfect example in Steve, who came into their lives, and he became their dad. For as long as he survived, he became their dad, and he showed me, not only did he show me that I deserve to be loved every single day, but he also showed my children that not only did I deserve to be loved deeply, but they deserve to be loved too. And for a little while, he became my husband and their father, and we had this happy, secure, beautiful little family. And I'm thankful for that. I'm thankful for that. But there's more to it than that. I still believe that there's parts of me that I carry around that I feel insecure still, and that I have little girl things that pop up and I get triggered. And that was something that happened this last week. I got kind of triggered. Hi, Terry. Claire, hello. I got kind of triggered this week by my relationship. By suddenly we're in this relationship where it's one-on-one, and I am terrified by that. A part of me is so afraid of that because I didn't see that growing up. I didn't see my parents really, I didn't have a good example to go by, and so it's hard for me now to be in this relationship and to suddenly everybody I've ever known, every man that I've known so far, has always left. Steve didn't choose to. He left through death, but I've always lost. And so I was so triggered this week. And I'm not telling you this because I want you to feel bad or say, oh, you poor thing, anything like that. I'm telling you because my life continues to send challenges to me. I didn't choose to take it easy, for sure. I always choose to take these challenges. And Peter is a challenge. He has had his own story, his own abuse, his own things to deal with, and so we tend to trigger each other. And what we've learned from each other this past week is sometimes, I want you to hear this, we're not meant to be perfect. You can't be perfect. You're still in human form, and you're not going to be perfect. And for people like me I'm just such a perfectionist, I'm realizing that it's okay to forgive myself for being less than perfect. It's okay at times if I speak wrong or if I do something that's not, the best thing to do. I've certainly made my share of mistakes. And yet those mistakes, they what some people would look at as mistakes can turn out to be such beautiful things. It's all just here to teach you. The people that are in your life, the things that you're experiencing, it's all experience, okay? And so if you can learn to step out of victim mode for just a little while and say, wait a minute, I'm going to rise above this. I feel like that's been my message again this week. I wrote about it in Anchor Light. It was, go up to the crow's nest and look down on everything that's happening in your life and realize that it's all here just to give you experience, to teach you. They're all teachable moments, everything. And every person that's in your life is here to teach you. My father was here to teach me. My mother taught me. My siblings taught me. Teachers, people that I might feel hurt me along the way, they're all just here to teach me. And the people that love me now and the people that have loved me in the past, they're all here to teach me. So, along the way, even that little bug that gave me a mosquito bite or the cat that scratched me or whatever, everything is a teachable moment when we allow it to be. And so I think it's important to remind you and to remind myself that instead of looking at anything as being a punishment, there's nothing here that's ever meant to be a punishment. You're not being punished for the painful things that you're going through. Steve dying, it was not a punishment. I was not being punished. I was being pushed into a new level of awakening. I was growing from that. He and I planned it this way. It was important for me to go through that depth of pain. It was something that I needed to do, my soul longed to do. And I did it, and I grew from it. And so my reminder tonight is that no matter what you're going through, what people are coming up in your life, pay attention. Your soul is longing for you to learn these lessons. And until you learn the lessons, the painful lessons just keep coming back around. You might get one person out of your life, but if you didn't learn from that person, somebody else is going to come back into your life and is going to try to teach you that lesson again. This is a classroom. You're only trying to learn from it. When you slow down and you allow yourself to absorb the learning that you're trying to learn, you will find that you will start to attract different people into your life, different experiences, different circumstances, different opportunities, because once you've learned the lesson, there's no reason for it to keep repeating. I think that's important for me this week. That's something that I have to keep reminding myself over and over again. I don't want to avoid the pain. I don't want to avoid the lessons, the tough ones. I don't want to avoid them. I'm facing a big, scary one right now. For me, it's always financial. I didn't know anything but scarcity when I was growing up. So when money gets tight, I fall into fear. When I fall into fear, I'm literally pushing the resources away from myself energetically. I'm powerful, I'm strong, and so are you. And when we fall into negative energy, we are literally pushing the goodness away from ourselves. Nobody's taking it from us. We're literally energetically pushing it from us. And so it's another lesson for me to learn. It's another lesson for me, and this is a big one. This is like my biggest dragon, to step out of fear when it comes to money. I have to step out of fear. And I know there's something. We all are going through lessons every day, all the time. So as you sit and you look at your life right now, I know there's things that you're trying to learn that maybe you're not enjoying too much. Just remember that once you allow yourself, put your hands up and surrender, like I've been saying. Put your hands up and just surrender to life as it is, however it's coming at you. Allow it to happen. Don't try to fight it anymore. Allow it to happen. And as you do that, you'll find that lesson gets learned the way it's supposed to. And it goes away. It goes away. It doesn't have to repeat once you learn it. So allow yourself to believe that you're just that child in a classroom. You got lessons to learn. Allow yourself to learn them. Stop daydreaming for a little while and just go through the work. Just do the work. And when the work is done, you can go back to playing again. That's my Father's Day message to you guys today. I had no idea what it was going to be until it happened. It's always a message to me that I share with you. You guys have a beautiful, beautiful night and enjoy your week. Just enjoy it. Monday is just another day. It's another day to experience life. So just enjoy it. Enjoy every single second and stop waiting for something else. Just enjoy it. Learn to live in it every single second. Have a beautiful, beautiful night. Hi, Deirdre. I'm just getting off. Hi, Melissa. Linda, nice to see you. Thank you for joining me. You're going to have to go back and catch up because I got a little date here in a few minutes and I got to get off this thing. I love you guys so much. Have a beautiful week and I'll see you again maybe tomorrow. We'll see how things go. Take good care. Bye.